No. What was the reason behind the argument? A loose saddle. Does the defendant understand the indictment? I'm going to go with no. Simple case. The accused is guilty of murder, and the only problem is that people feel sorry for him. What is your name? Bruno Hugo. I'm Bruno Hugo. Did you work for citizen Jean-Claude de Jacquemart? Yes, I worked there for a few years. Quite a few. Leave him alone, he's just a man-child. Do you admit to the murder, yes or no? But I... Poor thing, he's shaking all over. Yeah, are you aware that you've killed a man? Do you understand that? I know, I just swung my arm because he was shouting at me like that. So loud. Were you aware that you could hurt him? I didn't think so. I didn't. Did you swing so hard he fell down? I got so scared, I can't remember. I squinted my eyes, sir. When I opened them again, there he was, lying down there, downstairs. How did Citizen de Jacquemart treat you, normally? He was good to me. Sometimes he shouted, but he fed me and was good to the horses. Good. How often did he shout? Sometimes he shouted, sometimes he didn't. Aristocrat scoundrel! Is that why you decided to kill him? He didn't decide to kill him. I mean, he used too much force defending himself, and for that reason I can see putting him in prison. Arguably, in some ways, depending on how the situation goes, it might be better for him in a kind of fixed, routined environment like that. First he was tormented by the nobleman, and now by the revolution. These things are complicated, and... I mean, definitely not executing him, because while he might be aware of what happened and what he did, I don't think he was... He's not completely to blame, so I think that's out of the question. I don't know. Please call in Colin Buffel. Introduce yourself. I'm the Major Domo. The residents of the de Jacquemart family. I know exactly what happened. Please tell us what happened on the day. Citizen de Jacquemart was furious at Bruno because he hadn't tightened the saddle. It could have caused an accident. How did your employer react to this? He started shouting at Bruno, tugging and pulling at him. So Bruno pushed Citizen de Jacquemart away, causing him to fall down the stairs they were both standing on. Nasty bourgeois. No, I did the wrong question. No, I think prison is the best place. I don't want to try and I don't want to just arbitrarily put him in prison. I'll refer to you. Bruno does not know. Does not know. Village idiot. Do you wish to comment on this? Bruno does not like that name. No. Do they often call you that? The court is mocking him. I don't like it, and that's that. I already have a name given to me by my mother. She gave me one. Was this nickname the reason you pushed Citizen de Jacquemart? I think it's... Wasn't it Jacquemart? Down the stairs? Master was shouting. I don't like it when he shouts. I don't like it. Right. So the jury finds him innocent, which means everyone's really unhappy. I'm going to go against the jury on this, because why not? The jury is essentially powerless. But I don't know what this will do, and the game hasn't told me. And now I'm really worried about what's going to happen. Because I think if nothing else, for his own safety, and possibly for his own well-being. There we go. I've done it. I'm going to be in so much trouble. I wonder what happens if you do go against the jury. Assuming there has to be some penalty to going against the jury. To prison for causing an accident, blah, blah, blah. Prison like death for this man. He played you. Does it matter what we have to say? You better take us into account in the future. I will do. It's just, quite frankly, I needed to. Yes. So, it's a death sentence for him? Not necessarily. This is the thing. It's very, very complex, and it very much depends on the individual circumstances, which we can't go into, as to what would be best for him. So I just have to play the numbers. Oh dear. The jury notices you making the wrong choices and forgoing justice through him spread fast. Because the jury's meaningless! They can be upset with me all they want. I don't want to die. Grr. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Oh, have I been killed? And this was going so well. Have I been killed? Wow. I think I'm actually dead.
Why?
Oh, no, I'm not dead.
Tell me. What have you done? You.
But me?
Why are you making me suffer?
Are you talking to me? Because you might be talking to me. Oh no, we're not dead.
Sleep. I'm by your side.
Who are you?
Can you say the Scots one? You're not. You're not the Scots one.
I do not want to sleep. Not yet. I remember now. I have a family. Where are you? The one who makes me suffer.
What? What? You were unconscious for a long while. Who's the man who, apparently, saved my life? Grégory Ramel. You don't know me, although I know quite a lot about you. The lady next to me is... I know, Grace Elliott. You're the one who sewed me up. It's not my first time saving someone's life. There are more victims of the revolution than you think. You encroached on Minister Rolland's position, and more importantly, on the business managed by his enterprising wife, on the establishment from which their allies, Jean-Nicolas Pache, the mayor of Paris, and Jean-Baptiste Gobel, the Archbishop of Paris, got cuts for the profits. I didn't know. This information was easy to learn. It means that someone is doing their job poorly. But you know. Yes, because I make my living by learning secrets. Word on the street is that the Girondins are planning to take over the convention by force. The king's humiliation and the revealing of the connection between the crowned traitor and Roland, a prominent Girondin, weakened them. This chance might be seized on by the Jacobins, with Robespierre and Danton at the helm. This may be their moment. I want no part of this. These people are not fooling around. I'm afraid you have no say in the matter, at least as long as the Rolands are alive. As soon as they learn you survived the attack, they will try again. Your death sentence is already signed. You seem to know much about me. How? I don't understand. Enough for now. You have to rest, regain your strength, your wounds. I knew your brother. Monsieur Grégory. You are right. We'll speak of this another time. I've yet to thank you for... You'll have another chance. Oh, come on! I got stabbed! It's not my fault I didn't show up. I'm leaking. I have to do wounded. So these two are upset with me because I got stabbed. It's not my fault. This is stuff I don't like. I understand that that's because I didn't do the force one. I did the more diplomatic-y one. So they have that different response. Fair enough. But I'm now being penalised. Like, I can't choose anything. And the penal and the I get penalised anyway. Why not just have them all be red when I click this button? Yeah, come on. Get on with being upset with me. What? Oh, you went up. You did go up. I was confused for a moment. I thought it'd been above when it'd been below. Never mind. Wait. Patrol may imprison your agent or capture an enemy agent. So we want to push you over there. Right, I'm looking this up. You're Grace Elliott. You're not Grace Elliott. You're Scottish. You're Scottish, love. Why don't you have a Scottish accent? I want to pull... Oh, I can't actually pull him out. He's wounded. Are you wounded? I need to pull you over here. I can't pull my own guy out, which is silly. I don't know where you're going. I'm really confused. Oh, I've already... What? You've already taken an action? No, I've not. I've not taken an action. What are you talking about? Perform the next day. Okay. Right. That's going to boost up my stuff. That's going to boost my influence. That's going to boost up the construction of the monument as we go. This isn't explored. These are locked off. So I actually kind of want to come over here and deal with that. How do I heal you? I can't. But probably getting involved in another fight is probably not a good idea. But I want to get rid of you. Oh, I can't do anything with you at all. So I'll put you there. I'll put you there. And that might heal you. And hope that they stay away. Because I can't really do anything, can I? I'll go over here and stay away from him, I think. I mean, but you can't... Oh, yeah, you can only move one at a time anyway. So if I stay over here, I'm distanced from him. He's blocked, which is frustrating. I have to end the day. There we go. We've done everything we can. Day 13. Was it being along quite well? I think. How are your wounds? They're healing, all thanks to our new friends. Really? What is the matter? Let me remind you that you've been resting here in this house. This is where they carried you, and it's your family that have been waiting on you hand and foot. Us, your family, whom you are putting in danger. You think I wanted to be stabbed in an alleyway? Your wife wants what is best for the family. Your brother? My brother wanted to protect our family by fighting back against those who threatened us, while you just wanted to wait. But I've seen the head of a king roll as easily as the tradesman. Only power. You're a judge of the tribunal. You have power. It's the people who paid these assassins, the Roland, or whoever they answer to, have power. They're the ones who wield life and death in this city. Let us hope they do not kill us all before you grab your precious power. Wife. Oh. Oh, I need to, yeah. No, I need to appease the wife. Reading together. Yeah. I mean, admittedly, Bernard is not particularly happy, but Mathilde? I don't want to go to the cinema. We'll get stabbed again. Oh, but if I do that, we'll both die, and Frederic will become Batman. There we go. Let's just stay at home and read. Okay. It's a lot slower than I think. There we go. Yeah, I got you. Hello. So I don't know anything about you. Yeah, I need to deal with this. How do I stop you being wounded? Oh, pants. Who are you? There it is, the first piece of the puzzle. Let us fill in the rest with the corpses of enemy agents. Dear friend, I heard that you are recovering from a hideous attempted assassination. Your dispute with Minister Roland has led to the mobilization of Girondins, who wish to take over the convention, and most probably restore tyranny. In order to defend the Republic, my group would like to strike first and arrest the leaders of the coup. The list of suspects is not conclusive yet, since we are still not sure which of the Roland should be accused of trying to assassinate you. Spies on the enemy, lures opponents, and helps the diplomat control the territory. Right, so... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure I want to fight. I'm not sure I want my diplomat to be fighting again. Are you no longer... You're no longer injured, though, which is good. I can scout here. So I can just really work on this one. I'm going to lose here, which I don't like. But I can't go and fight him yet, and the problem is he's going to probably come and attack, so I probably shouldn't go there, actually. Actually, no, let's come over here. Let's try and take over his I think that's his main point. I think that'll give us some interesting aspect. Come on, intrigue. Oh, and I failed because I got stabbed. I mean, why isn't the stabbing the counterattack? Citizen Robespierre and his spies report that the Girondins are allegedly preparing for an attack on the Jacobins, whom they want to arrest and kill en masse. If it was Roland who befriended the aristocrats, everything is starting to fall into place. Roland knows that you survived. You can assume that the events in the convention will be followed by another assassination attempt. Robespierre suggests we strike first. If we arrest prominent Girondins, we will cut off a number of the Hydra's heads with one blow. Antibou, Boyot the younger, Boyer, Fonfred, Brissot, Carat, Ducassel, Ducot the younger, Dufriche de Valaise, Duprat, Fauché, Gadien, Gensonne, Lacrasse, La Sauce, Lance de Paris, L'Adi, Lestept Beauvais, Minivier, the elder, Céléré, Vognio, Viguer. Viguet. And now for all the people who can actually speak French to correct all those pronunciations. There's no choice. Just do it. All these arrests. Action completed. Alright, sometimes you'll have to make a decision. Think very carefully. So how do we be brought to justice? The assassination attempt was performed by people hired by Jean-Marie Roland, served from the very beginning. By arresting her, you will get rid of the source of the problem. Her husband, however, the person granted power by the convention, will slip out of your hands. Jean-Marie Roland openly attacked you. You have strong evidence against him, so sentencing him should not pose any problems. Exactly. His wife, on the other hand, may have enough time to escape, which will have negative consequences, but, you know, let's go with that, because that will have an effect on... Yes, that's what we'll do.